can I say that? I've been working on the yard a lot, which means is literally cats. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I am bringing you my Thrifting Thursday Pennywise haul and a little bit of a Dollar Tree, just because they're side by side next to your door to each other. And I'm going to share with you what I got because I have been working on my garden. Yes, late in the year, but I'm in zone 9 and it doesn't get super cold until, I don't know, January. And I'm going to share with you what I've been getting for my garden, how I've been working at it, and maybe a little bit of a mini tour of what I've been doing so far. So let's jump right in. Just literally got back from Thrifting Thursday at Pennywise and Dollar Tree. I do have my sun hat on because it's extremely hot out here. It's been in the 100+ degrees out here in Texas. And if my fellow Texans, you guys know what that means. But anyway, I have been working on my yard, which I really never really knew how to work on my yard. And I initially wanted a greenhouse, but I kind of held back a little bit on it. But I still did not want to not do something with my yard, but I wanted to do it affordable. I kind of gave you guys a sneak peek on my Instagram and on my Facebook page, and the links are listed in the description box below if you're interested in following me there. Give you a little hint of what I've been getting there at affordable prices to make my yard and spruce it up a little bit. We have a stray cat problem in our neighborhood, which is kind of like a blessing and a curse at the same time, because any stray animal is not a good thing. But on the flip side of it, we never have a mouse problem in our neighborhood. But it just becomes an issue when animals are stray, and it's not fair on the animals and it's not fair on the people either. I needed some outside shoes, and I've always enjoyed working outside in rain boots. So pretty lucky that I was able to find these rain boots for $7 at Pennywise at their 50% off Thursday bag. They still look fairly new, maybe worn maybe once or twice at that. The insides are fairly clean, I don't know if you can tell. I got those for $7, and I think these will be, you know, they have little paw prints even though I don't have a dog, but I think they'll be doable to work around the yard and do outside work without having to worry about getting my other house shoes dirty. Hopefully the AC unit doesn't kick on because that is extremely loud. All this adorable Chateau de Fleurs house. Isn't it adorable? Oh! Isn't it adorable? With the little bouquet of flowers, hanging plants on it. And in the backyard looks more like a vintage garden, and on my other outdoor area is looking more like Tex-Mex. I would say more like Tex-Mex slash Italian flair for some reason. But I wanted the vibrant colors because I have cactuses out over there, so I wanted to incorporate those vibrant colors, and I thought this would be really cute for that garden over there. That was only $3. To that theme, and I have my receipts here just in case I forget something. I found this adorable plate right there that will flow with that theme on my other side of the kitchen garden area. This is actually made in Portugal, and I absolutely love those vibrant colors because it's got those like Mexican style colors. I might be wrong again, I'm not Mexican, but I do enjoy those, you know, calaveras, what they call them, and the, you know, Mexican pottery. They're absolutely gorgeous to me, so I wanted to incorporate some of those, so I got that one. This one was probably like 25 cents, honestly. I ended up seeing these had more of an Italian flair. Now these are not glass, these are like that, I forgot the name of it, that hardy plastic. But these are already hanging plates. These are made in Italy. So this has that kind of like Italian flair to them as well. Not as vibrant in color, but close enough. And I couldn't pass them up. These were probably like 15 cents. 15, 12 cents. One was absolutely gorgeous to me. This one has good weight on it. This one I liked it because it has more of that vintage flair to it, and if I don't use it outside, I might use it inside as a really. Okay, so I literally had to stop for like 10-15 minutes because the AC units are super loud. And so I'm gonna try to do this fairly quickly. That big round plate that I showed you, I want to go ahead and add like a hook in the back to see if I can put it on the wall on that my little Mexican Italian province or space. And I'll show you what I'm imagining. Seeing this little pot here, now it's like a little colander, and I've been absolutely enjoying potting plants in colanders. And so kept seeing it. It's not necessarily my aesthetic, but or at least the color, but I thought it was absolutely cute and I just couldn't pass it up. So this was initially $2 regular price, so I only paid $1. And then the saucer part was $1, so I only paid 50 cents. So $1.50 for a little mini pot. And you can put a coffee filter on the bottom and then your plant on the top. And I think these are absolutely gorgeous to plant your flowers in. And I've been noticing that the ones that I have colanders in my flowers, they've been really striving. So I want to maybe plant an annual there and maybe spruce it up here. That's all that I got at Pennywise today. So in total, $15 that I paid there. Then I stopped over to Dollar Tree. My husband's probably gonna kill me because he hates wind chimes, but I thought if it's bamboo, it'll be subtle, because I do have like a hanging plant hanger, but that I don't really necessarily like to hang the plants because it's so high and it makes it so hard to water the plant. I think that something like this would hopefully look nice there, so we'll see. I saw these adorable socks and it has those cute little unicorn cat, and now with the fall season, I know it's gonna start getting a little cooler in the morning, and my daughter does like to wear her socks in the morning time. We pack for $1. And this thing here, so I ended up seeing this 1 gallon plastic container, and what I really want to do is I saw her, I discovered her channel not too long ago. I think her name is, I fingered it out, and I'm sorry for the AC unit, but it's Nicole North Gardens. I love her. I've been loving her, and I've been binge watching her channel, and I've actually been enjoying all of the content that she's been bringing. And I'm going to be linking up in the cards up top her channel and the video that she had posted in regards to the Dollar Tree tub and how she made over her little tub into a planter. So stay tuned. I had to just insert the right name in there. I didn't want to mess it up. So I will link her channel up in the cards up top so that you can check. She does thrifting hauls and gardening as well. And she had in one of her channel, in one of her videos, she actually used this plastic bin. She had this part, I don't know what's the original color it was, but she had this top part in black, and then she spray painted the base in white, and again the border down here in black to make it look like enamelware. I thought that was a great idea, so I wanted to replicate that, to use this as a plant stand to see how it's gonna work. I do have one of my plants in a pot that I got from Pennywise as well, maybe a week ago or two, and I'm kind of monitoring it because it doesn't look so happy, and I will show you guys lately. But if it's still looking a little sad, I might transplant the flowers here, and then I will go ahead and make some holes on the bottom to some rocks in here to have better drainage than that pot. So we will see. Oh, Pennywise. My 3-year-old loves dinosaurs, so she absolutely loved this book. All of the dinosaurs. She loves the Triceratops, and she just loves the history of the book. Some of the pages are broken, but that is fine. If she enjoys these types of things, I want to continue to encourage her in it. Original price, they had listed $14.99, so I only paid probably a quarter for this or so. Pennywise does have 12 books for $1, so something along those lines. Or give you a mini tour of my backyard and my outside space. and it's not perfect. I don't consider myself an avid gardener, but I enjoy gardening and I enjoy being self-sufficient as far as like, you know, plants and herbs and, you know, vegetables, which is what I'm venturing out a little bit more in. And so let me go ahead and share with you how I've decorated my garden and with a little bit of the thrifted items that I have gotten. And if you guys have any suggestions or ideas on how I can improve certain things, please leave me a comment below because I would definitely be interested in that. So we'll go ahead and show you the garden stuff right here. Now this little tree is a pagan pea or a gandule tree. I received the original bean seeds from Puerto Rico and I started to plant them and have been successful. So I do have several trees, including some that I have given to my sister-in-law here in Texas so that she can take care of. This is another one that I have potted into a plant, and I have continuously harvested gandules from these trees. These are the newest ones, so they have not harvested yet, but I'm hoping that they do just as well as my original one. This is our mandarin tree, and we absolutely love and have enjoyed the harvest of the fruits of this tree. We got this tree when it was a baby, and it is full blown and huge, which is why we have that kind of support system in the middle, as you see there, just because it is so big. And it looks like this winter or this Thanksgiving fall season, we are going to have another great mandarin harvest to enjoy. And right next to the mandarin tree, we have banana leaves that have been growing there since they were really tiny as well, that we planted. And we just enjoy getting that gorgeous Caribbean tropical feel into our backyard. Now this tree that you see right in the center, that is a full-blown gandule tree. We have harvested from that tree and the beans have been absolutely amazing. This little hanging basket was a yard sale find that I gave it a fresh coat of spray paint. I initially had it with some annuals, but since I had my basil leaves right next to it, somehow the seeds fell in there. Now I have new basil growing. I have a couple plants potted here, but this is a particular ajíce dulce, which is a sweet pepper, and those are originally seeds from Puerto Rico. I was really lucky to have found on a Thrifting Thursday this gorgeous vintage looking chair for only $5, and it's so perfect for my backyard garden. I added some flowers, and if you believe it or not, that is a cake pan that I use, and I have been enjoying those along with colanders to plant my plants in. Now some of my plant stands that you see, they're really not plant stands but candlestick holders, and in this case I use an old cooking pot to plant some flowers in there. Now that one I do have to monitor because it doesn't look really happy. But here is another plant stand holder that I got at another yard sale. This is some pumpkins from Puerto Rico, or calabacita. I have some peppers there that I'm still struggling to grow. I'm not sure what is going on with that. And then I ended up getting this shelving unit from IKEA, which perfectly holds my plants in there, and it does come with a cover so it can turn into a mini greenhouse in the winter. Once again, I have a couple accessories from Thrifting Thursday, along with some annuals and perennials in this particular pot. I thought it would have been creative to keep that stump there and add a pottery with some flowers to decorate it with. My husband was kind enough to provide me his little table so I can use it as a garden table, and I used several pieces that I will share with you shortly on how I decorated it with. I have some more perennials and oregano and another potted plant on a yard sale find that I got for $2. Going back to my plant station, that center plate that you see there, it is actually a pizza pan that I got from the Dollar Tree that I chalk painted white, added a stencil to the center, and used it as a decor piece. From the backyard, I am going into the other outside area that we have just outside our kitchen, and this is the area that I'm also working on. It is not perfect, it is still a work in progress. Now this particular area, I'm trying to keep it more Tex-Mex slash Italian Tuscany style, if you want to call it that, just because I do have some cactus and aloe, and it is not by all means perfect, but it is a work in progress. And so I wanted to share with you a little bit of what we are doing in this area. I have some baby tomatoes here that are so delicious and that I have been able to enjoy lately. We were able to find this super cute bistro set at IKEA, super affordable at about 50 bucks. So I kind of have this blank brick wall here, and I have that hanging planter thing there. That's where I kind of want to put that bamboo wind chime. Hopefully it's not too loud, but it's a calming enough soothing sound. I have these little things here. Obviously to every home there's something that you like and there's stuff that you don't like. So I don't want to, I hate to make more holes. So I'm gonna try to see if I can see if I can prop this back here. These come with strings in the back, so I'm gonna see if I can put that up there. I'm gonna see how this works, because I got in this plate, of course, that you guys saw. I think it'll be great outside on that brick wall. I got some hot super glue gel, and I got these little hooks, and I put some twine here. So hopefully, wish me luck, cross your fingers, this stays good and sturdy, because I would hate for this to break because it looks so pretty. So wish me luck, guys. You can tell I decided to move the little rose plates over to this wall. I think it looks a lot better and more cohesive. What I did, I moved the crosses that I had on the other wall over here because I think they match better with this plate right there. And then I did add my little wind chime. It's not so loud, but it gives a little subtle noise. I have to do this the Linda way, which I grabbed my bar stool to do it. Not the safest, but everybody take precaution when you're doing your things, you know. And then don't mind my trash cans. Then of how these look right here, I still, you know, I'm not 100% on how this area looks yet. I think it's coming along, and if you guys have any, you know, suggestions, please let me know. the reason why I kind of have this empty here is because my husband, you know, we need kind of like a walkway, because the way that this house was built, they only have that tiny little walkway, which really doesn't make sense. If anything, I wonder, I don't know why they didn't do it either on this side. But anyway, we're working with what we got, so we're kind of making a full walkway. That's why we do have the gravel there. We have to kind of clean off a little bit more in this area. Initially, I did have this aloe plant, which I purchased when it was like this small, and now it's super huge, and it was planted here in the center. So late last night, I transplanted it into this pot, and I love it so much more. I do have to add some more soil, so I just purchased more soil. So I'm gonna fill that up with soil and maybe some stones to give it a better look there. But I think the little house is cute there. I'm all about symmetry, so it drives me bananas when things are not kind of like have a balance on both sides. Hopefully this kind of, you know, I do a compromise with the husband. This is from Pennywise, obviously, that I got. Now this cute little, kind of look like not so much Mexican pottery, but more of Tuscan, Italian Tuscan. I got that from MAM, which is Memorial Assistance Ministries on Lock and Long Point in the Houston area, if you are familiar with that. And so I got that there, which I thought it was absolutely, I love those vibrant colors. And so I planted succulents from the garden center in our area. These were like 70% off. The Aztec grass was like $1 and change. And then this kind of succulent style flower. Now I do believe, I'm not too familiar with them, but it looks like they close up at night and then reopen up during the day, because these were closed at night during the evening time, and all of a sudden they opened up today, and it looks absolutely pretty. You know, considering I'm not an avid, you know, planter, gardener, I don't consider myself one, but I think it came out really cute and adorable. And then my poor little lizard that has seen better days, but I don't want to get rid of him because I think he flows with this area. And so this thing popped up. I don't know what this is. It doesn't look like weed. I could be wrong, but I might just end up popping this out of here. I don't know. I'm gonna clean some of this gravel and either refresh the gravel or clean it up. I have been known to spray paint my gravel. I don't know if it's the smartest thing to do, but I have done that. These were absolutely gorgeous. Again, this is like that other plant on the other side of the succulents that I made, but these closed up at night, and then today they look so beautiful and open. So I love it. And then this little Mexican guy, little drunk Mexican guy, came with a house, and I absolutely adore him. He probably needs a little cleaning and washing, but I think he just looks perfect aged as well. And I thought he was absolutely adorable. And then this thing here is, I think, a desert rose, and these are drought tolerant. And it looks like I'm about to get something in there. A beautiful flower to come out soon. Poor cactus of mine. I don't know, I keep forgetting the name of it, but it's gone through hell and back, honestly. I've lost some of the limbs due to frost, and so we've had to chop it off, and it's grown so much, and we have to kind of cut it off, and we've donated it even to some of our landscapers in the past. But I love this because those buds, they've come out, and then they open up in the evening time, and then they close up during the day, and then eventually they fall off again. So they don't last very long, but when they flower and they open up, they look absolutely beautiful. Okay with this area here, and I know it's kind of with the shade and the sun shadows, but I think that looks a lot better for me in my little area here. And this little area here, I think I'm better with that. I think this would look so cute with a little, you know, candle at nighttime to light up. I think this is just absolutely adorable for $3. If there was another one, I would absolutely have gotten another one. I know I still have some work to do. I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put my little baby tomatoes, and those tomatoes are awesome. These tomatoes are super sweet. Some ants in here. I don't know, I added some Epsom salt. But these are called Sugar Rush. All these little ants, they drive me bananas. I'm not a bug person, which is like kind of ironic to me because I am not a bug person, and yet enjoy gardening. Is anyone else like that? I gotta kind of take these little babies off here that I've learned that, you know, with tomatoes, they don't like to be, you have to water them from the bottom, not from the top. Anytime I have little dry ones like this, I just tear them off. These cuties are super sweet and they're delicious, and enjoying this, you know, taking care of this. I have a couple of those babies. I'm still struggling with my peppers. And then this plant here, this is the Christmas trees you find at the grocery stores. And I just decided to replant it, and it's been 2 years with me. Gotta do some trimming here. I think it's just because of the water that it doesn't like to be wet right there. It's still hanging on 2 years afterwards. Hope you enjoyed my realistic garden mini tour and Thrifting Thursday purple bag haul. If this is something that you enjoyed, leave me a thumbs up and share. And let me know if you guys have any tips or tricks that you guys can share along. I would definitely appreciate that, of what might work for you. I just try to do those things as affordable and as best as I can. Again, this was also from Ma'am Ministries, and I thought it flowed just absolutely gorgeous. The Colander again. And then this one was from St. Christopher's. All that I got for now. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will catch you guys in the next one.